This video is brought to you by G2A. Click the link in the description below for cheap games. Hey guys, this is Undercover Dudes all the way from Down Under, and today I have by far the best combat arms setup in the game. Let me go and walk you through it. The main weapon of this setup, the meat and potatoes of this setup, is the AR-15 double barrel. This gun is disgusting. I actually feel bad. I feel bad as a human being for using this weapon. And on top of it, I decided, why not let's go and chuck stun bullets? Because, you know, I'm already being one of the most terrible human beings in combat arms right now. Let's go and make it a little bit worse. And going and top this off, we've got good old P90 TRC, as you can go and see. And, oh, we've got the P90 TRC SE and the P90 TR SE Custom. And then to go and top it off, we've got the maxes. Like, this life right here goes and summarizes why this is by far the best setup in the game. Oh my god. Let me go through each of these weapons in detail, and hopefully you guys enjoy this a little bit of a live commentary. Like, I feel bad as a human being for going and doing this. And this is the reason why I don't want this event to come back. I don't want this event to come back because I get equally destroyed. Like, majority of games, I get absolutely dominated by everybody running the guns that I am running right now. This is simply for educational purposes. I do not recommend you guys are going and try this in game because it's bad. It's not good. It's not good. I'm stuttering my words because I can't find the words to go and describe this setup. I would have gone and had instant respawn and continually respawned in with a macro, but the thing is, I discarded it because I am really against instant respawn, especially unlimited instant respawn. So, let's go through the guns in detail. I've shown them off with a little bit of gameplay. The first one right here is the AR-15. The AR-15 is a beauty of a weapon. Low spread, high damage, double barrel, so you find two bullets at once. Overall, I don't know why Nexon put this gun in the game, and honestly, I don't want to know the thought process, but it's here, it's there, and that guy's using stun bullet as well. Like, I feel what is happening to me right now, and I don't like it. Like, this gun is just an absolute monster to go and fight against, not only in, you know, one-man army, but to go and fight, you know, in basically every mode. Then we move over to the double P90 setup. Now, before I actually had triple P90, you had the P90 TR, the P90 TR SE Custom, sorry, the P90 TR SE, the P90 TR SE Custom, and then I had the maxes, and I thought, that setup's okay, but in the end, I didn't get to use the third P90 that much, and the Vipers, it's honestly not that good of a P90 variant. So I thought, okay, what should we go and do to go and make this setup more optimal? So we go and chuck on the maxes. But talking about the P90 a little bit more, all you have to do is B-hop. All you have to do is B-hop and hold down the left trigger. And anybody that comes into your, you know, field of view, they're gonna get decimated. So the P90 has been, you know, a staple weapon in combat arms for a very long time, and, you know, this setup really goes and respects how good this gun is, especially, like, look at right there. Just hold down that left trigger, and then you go and absolutely destroy people. As I really got to go and reiterate, educational purposes, don't use this gun here, EXD, this setup here, EXD, just don't, because it's not good. It's not good to go and bring this into the combat arms sphere. This is simply like one of those, you know, this is by a professional, don't try it at home. This is exactly what I am doing right now. So we've shown off a bit of P90 gameplay, a bit of AR-15, but let's move on to, I'd say, the most overpowered weapon, but I don't like starting off with the maxes. I like kind of finishing up on the maxes per se. You could go and argue that starting off with the maxes is a better idea. It may be a better idea, but sometimes when I'm commentating and using the shotgun requires a little bit more focus because you've actually got to go and aim. So, like, when people behind you like that, it's easy peasy, but the P90 and AR-15 are a little bit more brainless to go and use, and that's definitely up my alley when I'm playing a little bit of Junk Fleet one-man army and commentating at the same time. It's a bit of a strenuous activity. So we're going to sprain around. Oh, that was a no-break headshot. I definitely deserved that one, but it's okay. We're going to go and spin around. Where is everybody? Oh, there he is. Can't go and get enough shots off. I could have put stun bullet on all of these weapons, but honestly, it's not worth it. Like, that's too painful. Like, I have to go and give these victims... Whoa! I hate stun bullet! It's so bad! So bad! Why is it in the game? Why is it in the game? Alright, let's continue on. I'm top of the leaderboard. I'm not doing too bad at the moment. I'm dominating some people. Like, this even gets... You even get, like, one of these fancy sights included in the AR-15. Like, damn. That is a generous type of thing to go and give us. But let's move over to the maxes. I said I was going to give you some maxes gameplay, and I will go and give you some maxes gameplay via the best shotgun in the game. 2 shots people at like medium range. If I could aim, maybe I could get some more kills. But yeah, it's not fun. It is definitely not fun to go in versus this weapon. Using this weapon, it's not that fun either. I kind of feel bad, as I said before, educational purposes and all that. It's like, this is the creme de la creme of weapons. You will not go and get a setup better than what I am showing you today. It is disgusting to go and use the weapons. Like, bang, bang, he's dead. Where's the counterplay? There is no counterplay. And you can go and do it for the next, by the time this video is up, for the next 4 days, I believe. You can go and use exactly what I'm doing right now. But I'm a professional combat arms YouTuber. And you should definitely not use what I am showing right now. But this Hayer guy is destroying me. But we're going to go and whip out the AR-15 a little bit. Of course, he does not die because no reg is my favorite type of reg. I'm going to be moving through. Everybody's complaining about the stun, but... wait, where did I get the double? Wait. Oh, I respawned. Yeah, because it breaks accolades. Yeah, rip. I forgot about that. So, we need 5 more kills to go and finish up this game. A nice little P90 TIC headshot. I'm going to just go and fire around. And hopefully pick up another kill. Oh, he calls the GG. I don't call the GG. Okay, I call the GG. There we go. That was an experience. And we're going to go into the lobby right here. And we're going to customize it a little bit more. So what we're going to do, we're going to go and chuck the maxes in the primary slot right here. And then we're going to go down, and we're going to go down to the backpack seat. And guess what we're going to go and chuck on? We're going to go and chuck on the Vipers, exactly what I, said maybe is not that optimal. We're going to go and chuck that on. So we've got a triple P90 setup going into the next game. A triple P90 setup, and of course we're going to get a battle server error. Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. But more of a reason, getting rid of all the sarcasm, the reason why I am making this video is because it shouldn't be in the game, and hopefully Nexon goes and realizes. This is not a setup. These weapons should not be in the game. They should be removed or toned down or something, because it is excessively overpowered what I'm able to go and do with these type of weapons. Like, 1, 2, he's dead. 1... Where's the second one? There's the second one. There's my double kill. He drops the fuck. He knows that UCD is going to be rocking the good old classic Max's R870, but he's got a counter. Swag Power as a counter. He's got the stun bullet. Stun bullet is a very formidable counter to the setup right here. But when we're back flanking with the Maxes, nothing can go and stop us. So we're going to go and drop down. 1, 2. Drop down. Oh, this guy's got the Model 1887. That is good shotgun, but fire rate definitely isn't on par to that of the Maxes. So if you really want to go and destroy some people, the Maxes is where it is at. So we're going to swap to the P90s now. And all we're going to do is hold down the left button. We're going to get the double. We're going to swap to another one. We're going to hold down the left button a little bit more. Where's another person? People trying to go and find people. There we go. I thought I kind of said it a little bit early. But let's go and respawn right back in, and we'll go and hold down some buttons again. That guy gets an unbelievable... I've got to go and deny it, fam. I'm sorry, I've got to go and deny it. That's my job here. Got to go and get some gameplays, but let's continue. Let's continue on our way. So yeah, I actually don't have much to go and say about this besides... Nexon, please remove it. I don't know. Like, okay, let me go and reiterate. the amount of people in the game that will have the setup that I have right now on a consistent basis is minuscule. There'll be like 4 people that can go and do what I am doing right now. But the fact that everybody has it during the sale is painful. It is painful to go and play against, and it's painful to go and play with. So I highly, highly suggest Nexon. This is my suggestion. As I said in my previous video, go and simply remove this event after 2 or 3 days, and then we'll be a-okay, everybody will be happy, everybody will be fun, and we'll go back to our competitive integrity, because the game does have a lot of competitive integrity. When fucking stun bullets, it will have a lot of competitive integrity when we're back to using normal GP weapons. And it's actually, as I said before in the other video, it's actually really sad because it was a fun event with the GALLORE in that, but you chuck this in the middle of the GALLORE event, and no wonder people are not getting these permanent weapons, because it is painful, and I've run out of instant respawn. I really shouldn't have gone and discarded that exclusive pass, but it was for a video, it was funny, and honestly, it's a bit of a, what's the word? A bit of a, uprising against instant respawn, because it breaks spawns. It's terrible. You spawn behind people on a consistent basis. That shouldn't be in the game. And I'm just getting kill stolen left, right, and center. But I've got my P90s here. I'm going to be holding down that left trigger, trying to go and get some kills. Where are my babies? And of course, somebody goes and spawns behind me, probably with instant respawn, nevertheless. But we're about halfway. We're actually about more than a third through this game. Can we please go and get some kills? We're about more than a third. Actually, people are beating me this game. This IMGOA, even though he's second lieutenant, he's doing some work. He's doing some work. So I'm gonna go and try to match what he's got. He's got the P90, but the P90 cannot go and do as well against the Maxes. The Maxes is definitely a gun that really be feared. As you can see, it's in my primary slot right now. I've got the triple P90 set up. This guy, he gets mowed down. Where's it? My second victim? Wait, hello? Hello? There you go. Oh, so close. But he's got a AS Vow, one of the strongest assault rifles in the game. Definitely a weapon to be feared. So the fact they got bet out by it, I'm not too salty about that. And honestly, last night, I was recording for the previous video. And honestly, yes, I stayed up to 4 o'clock in the morning trying to go and get gameplay, and yes, I was salty, but holy shit, it was an experience. And I think when I have children, and you know, I sit them down with my wife, hopefully wife, Kappa Pride, Kappa. I'm joking. I'm not like that. I have nothing against it. But I am a straight white male. So if you think I'm a cis scum, then that is your opinion. But let's go back to that. So I'm seeing down my children with my wife, maybe grandchildren. I sit them down. Like back in the day when I played Combat Arms, the free-to-play first-person shooter, there was an event. There was 6 days where everybody could go and use NX rare weapons, and I would go and say, Uncle UCD. They'll call me Father UCD, obviously, if they're my children. They'll go and say, why? Why did Nexon do this? And then everybody is like, fuck knows, nobody knows. That would be my response. I'll use those exact words, fuck knows. Because I don't know. I don't know at all. And I'm very against this, but it's only 6 days this lasts. Only 6 days, and then we're back. And then we're back to normal. We're back to normality. It's like one of those, if you ever seen the melancholy of Haruhi Suzumiya, anybody seen that anime? I just watched it. It was fucking fantastic. You know the Endless 8? You know how it just repeats and repeats and repeats? This is right now the Endless 8, but it's the Endless 6. All right, I'm gonna call it the Endless 6 in respect to one of my favorite anime of all time. Damn, the disappearance though. The disappearance is fucking sick of Haruhi Suzumiya. Though the disappearance of Yuki-chan was pretty shit in my opinion, but. Regardless, this is the Endless 6, where we continue to go and just spam these overpowered weapons, and we'll go back to normality afterwards. That's what I'm calling. Hashtag endless6. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this live commentary. If you did, make sure to go and give it a like rating. Like, look at the room name. It's called UCD. UCD video no rule. Can't even get my words out. Couldn't get the last E in there, but I let everything go in this lobby, and it's an experience to go and say the least. But here it is in the flesh. The proper setup, the classic maxes, the P90 TRSC custom, the P90 TRSC, and the Viper's P90 TR. However, in my opinion, the more cancer build, go down here, we chuck on the AR-15 double barrel, and we go and swap this one out for the maxes. I like having the maxes at the last little bit. Like when you're trying to go and get a bit of an accolade, you can go and whip that gun out. But saying that, if you wanted to go and make it even worse, you could go and swap out one of these guns for, dual scorpions. But I wanted to make this build so it's accessible to everybody. Like, I want everybody to go and experience this setup for educational purposes. And I think the original setup where I can go and equip 2 P90s would be a very, very good one at that. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to go and give it a like rating. But other than that, it's Undercover Dudes all the way from Down Under, out.